This is a message to my Gaslit Nation. We've tried for 2 years to try and warn you about what was coming, and now it's here. Britain's got fascists. Look at what's happening in the government. Look at the way that they are restricting the power of Parliament to protect us, the way they're trying to stop the judiciary to protect us from anything that a government might want to do. They're making it easier and easier for them to just take control. They've got control. We didn't get control. We had control, at least we could always work with the rest of Europe like everybody wanted to do when 67% of the UK voted to remain part of future that was the European future in 1975. 67% of the population who had lived through war and grown up with parents who had lived through war and knew that they didn't ever want to do that again, and they were willing to do whatever it took to just pool our sovereignty together and make sure that we all decided as a European Union to not lead other people to be able to take over like this. But now here we are. They're taking it out of all of the protections that we built together, and it's going to really kill the NHS as well. So we tried to warn you and you didn't want to listen, and it's really difficult because if you know everything that we know, there's public record about how Boris Johnson and Vote Leave broke the law and lied to everybody to get them to vote narrowly to leave without really defining what that was. They took all of the energy for change that had built up under a rule of Tories that were cruel, were cutting every single service that they could without anybody noticing, all the youth services and the elderly care, and then the NHS backing up because the elderly care was out. That's why it's all broken. It's broken because they don't want to fix it. They wanted to break it because some of the people who were rich enough to be able to pay for private care and get their stuff, they don't want to pay for us as well. We're just an expense. We're not worth it. Why should they have to pay for us as well? They're fine. So here we go. Buckle up, guys. I've given 2 years of my life. 3.5 years. My child is 7, and I've missed her growing up, and I don't want to do that anymore. So now I'm just going to try and help my community to try and remain together with ourselves and protect ourselves. And I'm fortunate that I live in a place that has lots of immigrants, so they're used to dealing with crisis. I'm not sure how everybody else is going to cope, but that'll be up to everybody out there. You need to wake up and see what's going on, because Boris Johnson is a liar and a cheat, and he smells of poo.